Hey friends, it's Laurie. I'm so happy you're here. Let's go make some lemon-inspired crafts. I'm starting my first DIY by using two of the children's totes, one in yellow and one in blue, and I'm also using a blue child's hat. I found these all at the Dollar Tree. I removed the flowers from the totes and then I removed their handles. When I'm done, I'm using some lace that I had on hand and I'm hot gluing it around the inside of my blue tote. If you don't have any lace on hand, the Dollar Tree sells some really pretty lacy doilies, and you can use those. Just cut them up and they will work just as well. With my lace all glued into place, I'm now attaching the yellow tote over the top of the blue one. This is going to be my little girl's shirt, so once I had it in place, I just used my hot glue to attach them together. Both of these totes are not the exact same size, so I flipped it over and I just cut the yellow one and hot glued it a piece over each other so that it fit tightly against the blue tote. When I'm done, I'm taking my blue hat and deciding about where I want it to be on the back of the girl's shirt, and then all I'm doing is hot gluing it into place. To embellish her hat, I'm using an assortment of different colors of Dollar Tree flowers. I pulled them from their stems and using my glue gun, I'm randomly adding them to my hat. When you're adding your flowers, don't ever worry about messing up because they're just so randomly placed here and there. I think it looks like a summer bouquet that's just wrapped around a hat. Now that I have some of my flowers attached to the hat, I'm going to be adding in my lemon slice accent. Dollar Tree sells this really nice package of 3 lemons and they're styrofoam. So using my knife, I'm cutting them into 4 sections. It's definitely messy and I cleaned up the sides with my scissors. And you know, this is completely optional. You can always add in a full lemon. Now that I have them all cleaned up, I'm just using my glue gun and I'm hot gluing them around the top of my hat. I'm adding my slices in about every 2 to 3 inches, but that's just personal preference. You can add in as many or as few as you'd like. With all my lemon slices added, I'm now using some more of my flowers and some leaves and I'm just filling around the rest of the hat. My Dollar Tree didn't have any type of hair in stock, so I thought I would make my own using these utility towels I found in the automotive department. I opened up the towel and then I folded it in half. I want to get 6 strips out of it. So once I folded it in half, I cut it on the fold, and then I cut 2 more strips out of each section. As I was cutting them, it's pretty tough. I'm not sure if it was my scissors. I don't know, maybe it was me or the fabric, but I didn't cut them perfectly, but it won't matter, so don't be too tough on yourself if they don't come out perfect. I wanted to dye my fabric, so I used a couple of tablespoons of some inexpensive instant coffee with about a cup of hot water, and I just mixed it together. When I was done, I dropped in the strips of towel, I mixed them around a bit, and then I let them set for about an hour. After an hour, I wrung out each piece, and I placed it on a cookie sheet in my oven at about 250 degrees for 30 minutes. When I took them out, strangely enough, they don't really smell like coffee. With them all dry, I'm gathering 3 ends together and I'm tying them off with a rubber band. I placed a heavy bottle of paint on the end to hold them and then I braided my 3 pieces together. When I was done, I measured my braid against my girl and decided how long I wanted it to be, and then I trimmed off the bottom. I then secured the end with another rubber band. With my braids complete, I used my glue gun and I attached one under each side of my hat. I had this piece of yellow tulle left over from a Dollar Tree bumblebee gnome that I made, so I'm going to turn this into a bow for the back of my hat. If you don't have any tulle on hand, you can always use some ribbon. I fluffed it up just a little bit and then I hot glued it to the back of my hat. I then gave the bottom a little trim. To finish up, I made two simple bows for the ends of my braids with this pretty Dollar Tree lemon ribbon. And then I hot glued each one over the rubber band at the bottom of the braid. And with that, my flower bonnet lemon girl is complete. Today I'm participating in the Brighten Your Day with Lemons Friend Hop hosted by my sweet friends Yanni and Diane from Decor. They have an amazing DIY channel and I'm going to link that below in my description. As part of the Friend Hop, we're giving away $100 sent to you via PayPal. All you need to do to participate is watch each video in full, leave a comment, and follow the next channel in the hop, and I will have that linked below. For my second lemon-inspired project, I'm using 3 of the wooden crates from the Dollar Tree. I want to paint these crates 3 different colors. I'm using white and yellow acrylic paint, and then I'm going to mix some white and yellow together just to soften up the yellow a bit. Now that I have all 3 colors, I'm going to give each crate a coat. With all 3 of my crates dry, I'm attaching the word Sweet Lemon Tea to the front. I printed these out on my Cricut, but you can find some really nice letter stickers at the Dollar Tree and at Michael's. I used the top box to get my spacing, and then I added the word lemon. And when that was done, I followed the exact same instructions and I added the word tea. Attaching the crates together, I'm using my STARBOND thick glue. It sets up super fast and it's my go-to glue for all my wood projects. I have the company link along with the 10% off coupon code below in case you'd like to check it out. I'm adding some ribbon to my project and I'm using some buffalo check and this pretty lemon print ribbon that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I wrapped my buffalo check ribbon around the side of my crates. I found my measurement and then cut the ribbon to size. I then tied it on with a simple knot. Once I was done with my buffalo check ribbon, I then did the exact same thing with my lemon ribbon. I'm making my stackable crates in a lemon theme, but I think this would work in just about any type of decor. When I was done, I just added a little dot of hot glue onto the ribbons to hold them all in place. I think this looks really cute as is, but I'm going to embellish the top with this lemon that I found at the Dollar Tree. It's a little larger than the lemons that come in the 3-pack, and I'm also going to be using some of these flowers. I'm starting by adding some greenery, and I'm just hot gluing my leaves to the top. And once I have them in place, I'm then adding on my lemon. And now that my lemon's added, I'm going to add in some more greenery and some flowers and just kind of surround it on the top. When all my leaves and flowers were added, my sweet lemon tea project was complete. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed making these lemon-inspired projects with me. If you're new and you think, hey, I'd like to come back and hang out with her again, don't forget to click that little red subscribe button below. And to be entered in the $100 PayPal giveaway, be sure to check out the next surprise friend in the hop. I'll have her link below in my description. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.